dramatic music, okay? Hi, I'm back. And I hope we'll meet Silas this time, right? I am so excited. I'm just ruffling, honestly. I don't know if I'll meet him this time. But I mean, I'm not gonna say a girl can dream. I'm not really dreaming about this, so.
Are you waking up early?
Oh, Zane,
Or going
hi.
to sleep
This is a
late?
really wonky outfit, not gonna lie. Oh god. Like, sure, it's your choice. You can dress really as you please, but damn, that's wonky, bro. That's an interesting choice, at least to say. Oh god. Okay. It's like just cope, tolerate. Yes. um. I don't know about these glasses, Zane.
Normally, you have a lot to say.
Yes, I do, Zane. Um, the glasses.
However, I do not dislike it.
Okay. I'll proceed then. Well, okay, let's just the glasses. That sort of like Dahmerish glasses don't give a good vibe. Zane. Zane, sweetie, listen. I'm not gonna call him sweetie though. Like, no, but he ate so many sweets. I can call him a sweetie indeed. It's like what you eat, I become. And apparently, if I eat kimchi, I am so spicy every day because I eat kimchi. I'm actually really obsessed with kimchi. Why did I just enter this place? Why am I? No. Zain, I don't know what to say. God. Okay. That's fine. I like the scarf. I'm just face palming a little bit. That's fine. I'm coping. It's a good scarf. Zain.
I didn't expect you to be into this.
Into what? Into poking you or into your coat? It's a nice coat. What's that? Fabric is nice, right? What's that scarf? A single person can't save everyone, however, I won't stop trying. Save me, Zane, save me. Well, it's still Zane and not Xavier, so that's fine. Keep that outfit if you really want to. God. No, go away, Raphael. No, Zane. Let's pull your hand. Heartbreaker looks depressed. I think it needs a therapist. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Yes, I actually woke up late again. How did you know? This looks freaking surveillance. Why don't we play a fun activity for tomorrow? It can motivate you to get out of bed. And that would be cute. LOL. Books. Let's have cheese with baked pumpkin tonight. Oh, that sounds good. Sure thing. I could cook something like that, IRL. Yeah, look at. I'm not gonna describe my culinary stuff here. I'm not gonna get into this.
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, he's here.
It's basic etiquette to look at the other person while talking.
I am looking at you, despite your outfit, despite your Dahmer glasses. Sure. Okay. Anyways, another predicament. What's that? Long-awaited Beverly ambiguous chaos. What is this? Hoba. Wait. Oh, it's downloading. Come on, Joanna. I actually have my little cutesy Sheeslog here with me. If you don't know what a Sheeslog, oh, I might insert it when I edit the video. I make these look cute little creatures. They're adorable. It's like a little comfort animal. Cutesy. You know, if you feel sad, you just take it in your hand and like just hold it. It's round and cute. Okay, wait. I would definitely gift one to Zane so he could put one in his doctor pocket, you know. And like as a surprise, you know. And then when he reaches for something in his pocket, and then he'd suddenly like be like, what the frick is this? And then get it out of his pocket. Oh my god. And there's this colorful sea slug. It's not too colorful, so I used like 3 colors. So was it right? It was a cage. Is that Silas? The cage. Don't tell me it's him. Oh my goodness. Where am I? The rocking car is filled with a scent of low quality. Sorry. Leather in my head spins. Ew. My body is still struggling against the neurotoxin. Ew, what the freak? Christ. Blurry and distant memories return to me in fragments. Ew, what? I was a new hunter when tragedy struck and took away people who were important to me. I traveled to the Arctic, searching for the truth, and discovered an incredible power source that rested in my heart, the ether core. Using the information left behind by Grandma, I concluded that what happened to me is related to Onichidas. Okay, no. Onikainas, a well-known organization in the... No, I'll call it Onichinas, just for the sake of it. A well-known organization in the N100... Sorry, just spaced out a bit. Thought of something. N109 zone. They want the ether core in my heart. Ah, come on. So I decided to enter the N109 zone to get closer to... Is it pronounced like N109 probably, right? To Onichinas in an attempt to find answers. It doesn't matter if they're about the ether core in my heart or that incident. Gosh, what's going on with me? Everything is going according to plan. I brought the most valuable bait, the ether core deep into the abyss that is the N109. N109 zone, jeez. The bait. Yourself, you mean? Your heart. Whoever takes the bait, will this person be the one I'm looking for? Oh god. It sounds risky if you ask me.
I took a big risk to snatch prey from the nest. The reward needs to be better than that. You sure this is right? I've driven down the same
The
road 3
inhibitor should
times
have
and I'm
taken
not
effect
getting
by now.
anywhere.
The inhibitor
I'll
should...
wait a little longer.
Oh, okay, I don't need to read this, thank you.
Huh, just my luck. Car broke down all the way out here.
On coffee.
Not a soul to be seen. Just an abandoned yard. Hurry up and send someone over. You're awake. Guess you're a tough gal. But I'm warning you. Don't try any tricks on me, you hear?
So you're just a middleman. You working for people from the N109 zone?
Shut up. Let me inspect the goods before I hand you over. Where did you hide the ether core?
Kidnapping Anna Kindness's prey without letting us know. That's not exactly polite.
Only kindness is pride.
Who's there?
Anna Kindness.
On Eugenius.
She's ours, by the way. We called dibs a long time ago.
That was fast.
I'm really curious. She's brave enough to drink from a black glass.
What will she do when backed into a corner?
You're pretty bold for
Only
releasing
Eugenius.
information about the ether
There's
core
only-
in the nest like that.
Explains why Boss is interested.
I see. Silas sent you. But the ether core is mine.
Did he just shoot at me? Insane F. Like, I'm still really like bored right now. Currently, like I'm really bored right now.
But the ether
Come on.
core is mine.
Sure thing, bud. Bye. Have fun. Ooh, there he's menace. How menacing. Yes, Goth King. Bruh. Sorry, I just love to. It's so.
Take out the vermin that are still running amok.
Ayo, ding dong. Ding dong, you know what I mean? That's the bell.
He's the head of Anna Kindness.
If this
Oh wait,
information
it just
is
got deja vu.
leaked, we might become Anna
That was
Kindness's
weird.
next target.
Oh lord, wait. Anyways, what did he just say?
You're also here for the core, right?
Even if you wanted to sell your soul, you still have to find someone who can pay the price.
This voice.
I would never sell it to you, brat.
You possess him. Devour him. Do that and you'll gain the power you always dreamed of. This power, it's yours for the taking. Just kill him. Look into his eye.
Is this how you greet a new
You're
friend?
no friend of my buddy. First
I
of
guess
all,
you
you're
don't
too hot to be
remember
my friend.
Allow me to
To
jog
jog
you
my
not
memory. Ayo, ding
from your
dong.
past to your future, to even all the crimes you'll inevitably commit.
Crimes all
After
inevitably.
all, you and I, we're the same. True kindred
Oh,
spirits.
you want me to be your little bad girl? Sure, fine. I mean, my favorite from JJK is Ghetto, so guess you're playing with the wrong person. I dig that. Oh, slurp.
3 days. We're still unable to achieve even a simple resonance. How disappointing.
What do you want?
You went through all that trouble to enter the N109 zone. Must fulfill my duty as your
109, he says. Guys, hands are just gigantic. Leave me alone! Please stop! Real.
Devour him. He is yours.
Devour him. Yes, I will.
Right there before
Sure
your
thing,
very
fine.
eyes.
This voice, your demons playing with you. When you see him, your demons are dancing.
It's a shame your evil has deteriorated in its current state.
Crocodile
Real.
tears. My family's deaths. You're behind them, right?
Family. The people closest to you might be the ones who want to kill you the most.
He's right here. He's absolutely true. It's the close people.
I just want to kill you
Your
myself.
evil will help you in a fight against me. Your courage is admirable. You're lucky I don't like picking on the weak, kitten.
I'm not your kitten. I'm not your kitten.
What are you doing?
Don't call me that way.
Didn't you want to take my life, or do your words just ring hollow?
Kill him. Kill him. You think I won't do it?
Now, that's much better. Though you do owe me a curtain call grander than death itself. Why are you trembling? Has your resolve already begun to falter? You weren't just bluffing, were you?
Of course not. It's just...
Want some help? Yes, no, maybe so.
No.
Nice. Finally. That's what I would do. Because I'm not a simp. That's a beautiful looking. So, ooh, look at that style. A demure. God. It works if the body had a hole. Well, it does, kind of. Oops. Several. Water, food, and something. Devour him. It's your power. In pitch black darkness, eerie whispers flood my mind once more. They bubble only to suddenly stop, leaving cold air to gnaw at my memory. So, my head hurts. Where's our Onichinas leader?
She won't be sleeping forever, right? She's been unconscious for 1 day. We need to wake her up.
Easy. Just open up the back of her head, drill a hole in her neck, and...
Oh my goodness. I can still feel the numbness from the gun's recoil in my hand. When I make eye contact with them, the pupils of two young men who look alike instantly contract. They quickly hide their drills and darts up their sleeves. The air freezes for a moment. I sit up. You too.
You're seeing things. I'm the only one here. There is no two.
I collect myself and look around. The room, old and empty, is dark. A black grey cotton blanket hangs off the bed frame. Let's put it louder a bit. Returning my attention to the young man, I pointed at his lookalike standing behind him. Then who's that?
My soul can leave my body.
Behind him, the young man lurking in the shadows immediately sticks out his hands in front of his chest, rolls his eyes, and starts shaking.
Are you stunned? Shocked? Boring.
Hi. Before you left Boss's parlor... Well, we already met. 4 days ago, to be exact.
We didn't just save you from that ungrateful traitor. We also brought you back to Onikinus' base.
Onichinas. For me. For you, Onikinus. For me, Onichinas. Period. Your boss is a brat. I could spank him every day. So you want me to thank you? As my limbs slowly regained their strength, I quickly assessed the current situation in my mind. I've been locked in a secret room with no light for 3 days, and during the times I was conscious for a few moments, I would catch a glimpse of Silas. The twins are obviously sent by Silas to keep me monitored. While I was mentally prepared for this, finding myself in a direct confrontation with Onichinos was beyond my expectations. I just didn't expect Onichinos' leader, Onichinos' leader, to be an unreasonable monster. Or really, I mean, he's local.
Are you crazy?
You wanted to take my life, and so you've taken it. Now what? Have you already figured out how you'll pay me back?
No, you can't die yet.
Why? Are you worried about me? Save that for the day you actually succeed in killing me.
I don't know what to say about this. Lame. Forcing me to resonate with him, then tricking me into thinking of kill him. He's insane. No, he's not insane. He just literally, like, he did the regular mumbo jumbo. He did the regular playground mumbo jumbo with you. You're playing freaking checkers and he's playing chess. He just proved it to you, and he's also playing Big Mad now. Like, oh my god. He's also playing Big Mad now because, well, you attempted to literally kill him. He's angry. And he's playing Big Mad now because, like, it's his ego. You tapped into his game. He basically won here. Period. Literally, oh my god. Lame. God, that's just awful. That's like the most awful you could have done. You could have thought of something more original. God Christ. No, you're like level lower, like a little bit weakling in his eyes. I wonder if he's keeping me in another location right now, or maybe he got bored. Even though the Ether's core other half is in Onichinos' hands, being trapped here puts me in a vulnerable position. Obviously it does. I don't know what he'll do with you now, bruh. I need to leave and gather information.
We know what you're thinking.
I know it's like me, but I'm not that dumb. I'm not as dumb as MC. We know what you're thinking. Yeah.
But after being hunted down in the nest, do you know how many people are out there looking for you?
Yeah.
And even if you escape, you'll only get lost in the chaos of this no man's land.
Sure.
Wanderers will eat you up. They also won't leave behind any crumbs, so...
Stay here with our boss. Throw away all morality and compassion, and this place will be a paradise.
By the way, who's older? You two are basically identical twins.
Take a guess.
What do you mean basically identical twins? They're either identical or non-identical, you know. Could you come closer so I can get a better look? Maybe it's because my voice sounded so sincere that his lips curled. He saunters over without even a hint of suspicion. When he's within reach, I pull out a laser pointer and hold it against his neck so I can threaten him.
Hey, what are you doing?
Have you heard of the HXT-7, the Hunters Association's latest weapon? Whether out of recklessness or carelessness, Onichinos didn't search my body. It's like the dumbest thing from them again. Like, what? Or maybe it's on Silas, he wanted this to happen. He's like, oh, she's my little pawn, let her play around a little bit. Let this little kitten show her little nails, little claws around her. Annoying. Like his #1 hater. It's a high-powered laser that can penetrate your skin and vaporize your blood. The good news is that it's quick and painless. The bad news is that you'll be losing a lot of blood from your neck. Are you squeamish? Kieran falls silent for a moment, then presses the door handle and moves aside. To my surprise, the door opens just like that.
Why are you staring at me? Did I say you weren't allowed to leave?
Amazing. Desire. Good song, by the way.
Okay, just go straight down the hall and you'll see the exit.
I'm not gonna lie, it's a pretty place and the colors are a little my theme. I like black, red the most. Used to draw a lot in black and red. Yeah, I let go of Luke. Still afraid, he wraps his neck and heads over to Kieran's side. But I notice his gaze is full of curiosity and desire for the laser pointed in my hand. Do you want it? Here. Not expecting me to be this generous, Luke reaches for it. He's surprised.
Really? That's very nice of you to just give away a hunter's secret weapon.
It's a laser pointer.
You...
I flush my own playful smile right back at him. Who's a kitten now? Did I ever say it was the XT7? As the two of them get farther and farther away with every step I take, I can still hear their whispers behind me.
How far do you think she'll get? 30 meters?
I bet not even 10 steps.
I'll say
Because
5.
Silas is gonna be there, right? Apparently somehow we got his attention. Like, absolutely. Well, okay, not really logically, we have some weird ass score and like our heart is special. Like, yeah. With Luke and Kieran gone, I take out my hunter's watch and surprisingly there's no signal. The corridor before me is completely dark, like a deep, endless tunnel. So, while I didn't expect them to be kind enough to show me the way out, leaving that room could already be considered progress. Yeah, right, you're just in a loop, man. There are several small crystal vases on the shelf by the wall. The drooping flowers in them have already withered. Come on. The owner probably hasn't been home in a long time. Or they just don't care about flowers. Or they just have such a terrible aura that flowers literally yeet and wither. On the other side is a black bird. It's perched on a marble pillar that's half as tall as a human. Its metal wings are tucked in. A crow? Its eyes appear to be made out of rubies. They glow with a lustrous yet haunting hue in the darkness. I like rubies. I have a heart pendant, like an expensive one that's with a like a red ruby stone, small tiny one. That heart. So that reminds me of that. Yeah. Its eyes suddenly move, fixing its gaze on me without blinking. It's alive. As I prepare myself to take a closer look, it suddenly spreads its wings and flies toward me. Its razor-sharp feathers barely miss the top of my head as it... Ah, that ruby pendant, I think it's literally on my image. Like on my PFP. On my avatar. I'm wearing it. That's that one. Its razor-sharp feathers barely miss the top of my head as it passes through the narrow gap of an open door. To pass through the corridor, I'll have to go there. I hesitate for a moment and then follow the crow. Follow the crows. Crows are nice to follow. Friends. Little friends. When I was studying at the university, I had no friends there. And I thought that I could. Like, people were just thinking I'm weird. And I thought that I could just, like, befriend the crows there. Because they were always hanging around the trash boxes with trash cans, and I was like, if I give them better food, they'll start following me. If I sit around for long enough, they will always follow me. Then imagine the sight of me with crows all around me when I walk to the university. I'd love that. Perfection. Imagine how scared they'd be then. If already were rumors that I'm a witch, then imagine how scary and how scared they would be if I would be walking with crows following me like little friends. So, melodious classical music. Oh, you're cultured. Seeps out from behind the door, making the corridor even more peaceful. You like some classical? Oh. Come on, just poke. A relaxed male voice rings out amidst the graceful song. It's like I'm hearing a monologue behind a curtain.
Human consciousness into wanderers. Their little project has a name. The Fountain of Escape.
You should know I'm not interested in other people's business.
His voice reminds me of Cruella a little bit. Like, you should know I'm not interested in other people's business. Sassy. Sassy.
And Mephisto said you lied. You're not even telling me everything.
I love to make fun of him.
It's a shame. You threw away your last chance.
Yeah, he does sound very calm for an Aries. Silas? Never mind, I need to escape first.
No, please, forgive me. You can still use me as a tool.
Ew, how low.
Our deal is over. No. If you'll excuse me, I have to entertain a more important guest.
The bleeding voice stops abruptly, like a balloon that leaves nothing behind after it explodes from being filled with too much air. Did he just eat him? The room falls silent for a moment. The music suddenly stops before transitioning into a more gentle song played by string instruments. Can you put on Chopin? Just for me, Silas. Just as one.
Aren't you going to come in?
I knew they were up to no good. Of course, black and red, black and red, black and red. What do you expect of him? We have similar tastes, Silas. Mr. Sir, I don't know what to call him. Everything is beautiful, from the clean white tablecloth to the silverware sparkling under the light to even the ice bucket with bottles of red wine. Thankfully not white wine. Hate it. The gory scene I envisioned didn't appear. Inside this calm room, the other voice's owner had vanished without a trace. This feeling again. I'm hungry all of a sudden. Why? Maybe it's like spring. Maybe you literally haven't eaten anything for super long, bro. Like, are you serious? You probably skipped, like, didn't eat for so long, and you're like, why am I hungry all of a sudden? Good. Or he's spraying some interesting aroma in the room so it would induce your appetite. He's trying to bamboozle you. Silas picks up the decanter beside me, walks to my side, and pours me a glass of wine. You first, buddy. Behind me, the shadows press down, their invisible pressure suffocating. Although, you know what's the problem? The you first buddy doesn't work. You know why? Because he literally might have swallowed the antidote, but I don't. And then it won't affect him, because he has swallowed an antidote, but it will affect me. Can't trust no-ish. You know, that's life. I hold onto the chair with one hand to steady myself and grab the knife on the table with another. Dum-dum. Won't end well for you.
This will be useful for defending yourself in the N109 zone.
You have a nice shirt, Silas. Silas coldly chuckles as he places a familiar gun on the table. Are you mocking me? Of course he is. That's literally your dynamic now.
I'm giving you a way out.
He's not. He's just entertained watching you like a bone. How far will you go, kitten?
Since you can't escape, why don't we make a deal?
Giving him what? Glaring at him. I drink the. No, it's not Freudian slip. Glaring at him. I don't prefer Freud. I prefer Jung. Glaring at him, I drink the wine to taunt him. Onichi's modus operandi is buying and selling by force. Too bad. I'm not interested. Real boring. Come on. Show him that he's boring. The ice-cold liquid slides down my throat, and soon I feel a burning pain in my stomach. The wine is stronger than I thought. Like, just dumb, you actually drank it, you stupid! I still can't help but chug one glass after another. Hungry and thirsty. It's as if I'm trying to numb myself with the sensation. This is so bad. It's gonna end so bad for you.
As long as you have desires, there will always be deals to make.
It's like you're literally getting yourself drunk in front of him. With his crimson eyes full of malice, Silas flashes a hint of smile. Full of malice. Malice. Real. They say eyes are the mirrors of the soul, and they say the truth, I mean. I always believe that. You can see something in person's eyes. Something that they don't tell you, that they shall prefer to keep to themselves and not portray. You can still see that. His tall figure blocks out some of the light, and I can see his right eye starting to glow red. Oh, okay. Cool lenses, bro. Yeah, glowing. Ooh. Some type of new technology. Does it feel itchy? Anyways, this means he's using some kind of power, obviously. I mean, oh lord. Then I'd be in a daze and experience auditory hallucinations. Yeah, absolutely. Come on.
So many days have come and gone. You should know your own desires by now.
I do. I wanna leave. Confusion, restlessness, this insatiable emptiness. It's a black hole trying to swallow everything. It's what he's giving you, narcissism?
Only I can give you what you want.
That's what a narcissist would say. Period.
And you will agree to my terms.
Maybe a little bit of psychopathy, but fine. Well, these things are intertwined, you know, they say. I can't allow myself to be controlled by this person again. I force myself to stand up, spurred on by the alcohol I drank. God. On what terms? You just want me to resonate with you. You know what? Fine. I accept this deal. I resonate with you, and you give me either a quarter from on each in a section. God. As I say this, I grab Silas's hand. Give me some water. His fingers are long and his palm is cold. I mean, his hand is freaking enormous. Enormous. Humongous gazingas, that's crazy. Get away from me, you large man. Even touching his hand faintly brings forth a sense of dread. Ooh.
Release me. You can't do that just yet.
Don't move. I look up at him, trying to use my remaining sobriety to find a hint of emotion, anything on his face, and there's nothing. For a moment, a complex, incomprehensible struggle appears in his gaze. What could be the source of that? Where does the power in his right eye come from? Why does it feel so familiar to me? Is it related to the ether core? Time passes ever so slowly, and just like these past few days, nothing happens. Why is it? Murmuring to myself, I refuse to give up. I grab his hand and hold it like I'm squeezing a pump. God, what are you doing? The invisible pressure becomes stronger and stronger. I mean, I would have been this stupid like 3 years ago. I would probably act the same way like she does. The invisible pressure becomes stronger and stronger. The influence of alcohol gradually subsides, and I realize I made a very dangerous move. I awkwardly straighten my posture and quietly try to pull back my hand, yet he grips it more tightly.
Maybe I've been too nice to you.
My fingers were firmly clasped. I couldn't move them at all. Oh my god. You, let go! Even if you keep holding on to me like this. Sorry. I can't resonate with you. It's not something I can just do on a whim. I can't force feelings, Silas. I can't force love. Let me go.
After all that arrogance, it seems like you can't even control your own ego.
At the very least, it doesn't want to be activated in front of you. See? I can't get it up in front of you, Silas. It doesn't do it for me. I'm sorry. Please, Silas, I must leave. You'll find another kitten. Anyways. Silas stares at our interlocked hands blankly for a long time, and finally he slowly lets go. I rub my wrist as I take a few steps back. My breathing and heartbeat gradually return to normal. This crazy ass man. We were at a standstill. Then, with a thoughtful expression, he leans back in his chair and looks at me.
Just as I thought. You're
See,
too weak.
you just as I thought, you were just looking at me like an animal, like a pawn. I was just a pawn to you, Silas. God, where does he get all this confidence from to make such a conclusion? Is everyone in the N109 weird? Silas pinches the area between his brow, then raps his knuckles on the table.
Eat as much as you want.
He says those words like he's giving out an order that won't be questioned. What? Are you... The word insane is on the tip of my tongue, but I force myself to stop talking. I turn to look at the long, seemingly endless table behind me. It's filled with countless exquisite dishes. The lavishness is almost dizzying. That's when it's the words. That's the bamboozle table. That's the bamboozler. Yes. That's what they look.
I'll give you 10
He's feeding
minutes.
you like a
After
pig
you're
before
done,
slaughter.
Find me outside the base's entrance. You better hope our deal is successful. Otherwise, consider this your last.
I'm
meal.
okay with this, Silas. I don't give a. God, okay, that was dark. You think I'm scared, Silas, but I don't give a. God. Desire. Ooh.
I must have been really drunk to make a deal with this monster.
Yes, you were. On purpose. You just allowed yourself to drink and drink and drink and drink and drink. Was good shot on air, wasn't it? Yeah. Fucking poke.
Are we going to experience the sights and sounds of the N109 zone?
Do you have 9 lives? Curiosity killed the cat.
Then I shouldn't go.
Real. What are you doing, Silas?
You like to bargain, don't you?
What is that? Oh, you put on the... So roughly. What if my head hurts? Okay, well, at least you're gonna hold me,
But you're
right?
not yet qualified.
Yeah, finally, my dream come true. Finally, someone gave me a ride on a motorbike. I've always wanted this. Damn. That's cool. Yay, Silas, making my dreams come true.
If you want to stay out of trouble, behave yourself.
Wait, I
inside.
love that. Can you give me a ride again?
It hurts.
You'll hurt even more.
Oh, Daddy, don't be so harsh on me. Please, have mercy on my butt. It hurts. Silas,
Order something, bring your own protocol.
he's so
I won't
bad.
accept anything that isn't high grade.
He walks so sassily. Look at his ass. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna stop.
You don't usually do surprise visits.
I got you a guinea pig. It's time for your evil linkage alteration
You
project.
call me a
to have
kitten?
living test subject.
I'm not a guinea pig.
Wait.
I'm a kitten.
You wanna alter me?
Real. He probably is.
In that case,
You don't know his lineage. You bastard. I don't like that cheer. Leave me alone. No, please. No restraint, Daddy. No. Leave me alone.
Sir, you're not actually going to alter me, right? I'm just a normal evolver.
Please, Silas. Leave me
Trying to
alone.
bargain with me is pointless. No one can change Silas's mind.
I'm not into your kinky-ish, Silas.
Evil?
Did they do anything while I was gone?
Nothing too dramatic, just 2 explosions. One in the northern suburbs and one in the Bloomshore district.
Bloomshore District. This is related to Grandma.
They just made a bunch of shoddy products. I overestimated them.
Zane, Zane, save me, Zane, Zane, Zane.
Then they want you to be their
Help me, please. Actually, no, he shouldn't go here.
you
They're gonna
talking
yeet
about?
him.
Someone else made those 2 explosions happen?
Oh dear, you look disappointed.
I need to manipulate him.
Instead of searching
Spread
for the
your
truth,
legs.
you'd rather swallow a lie that makes you feel better.
I'm afraid
Say,
she's not
Daddy,
a suitable
we can make
recipient.
deals
The
otherwise.
Reval
Wait.
linkage is completely normal. Only the strength's been suppressed.
Did someone put in a suppressor?
I don't think it's physical.
Let's get physical.
It's not my fault. I can resonate just fine with others.
That's a nice jacket, by the way.
And that thing
Silas.
I asked you to alter.
Silas, that's a nice
How's
jacket.
that?
Please leave me.
It was difficult, but the maximum energy burst value has been increased tenfold.
That the little thing?
Are you really going to use it?
What's
She's
going on?
impressed, right? She just needs a little stimulation then.
Oh my freaking what? But I'm in a chair. Unleash me. Or you're going to fight alongside with me? What if I punch you in your balls? Never said I'm not kinky. God. I don't know how I'm gonna post this. Anyways, just how everything else. What is that? I have his cards, right? Oh, I cannot edit this. Ooh. A literal hottie. Joking. He's very rude. Mannerless freak. If I'm a kitten,
Are
then
you
you're a
scared?
kinky dog.
You should step back.
Who said I was scared?
You annoy me,
Want to see me
Silas.
fight a-
Oh, wait a second. Just a short sec. Okay, let's go. The big thing.
Damn it, I can't resonate.
It's not too late to back out now.
What does Silas do
Close.
with it?
That's my spot. I guess it's gonna fight dirty.
You just fight.
Let's settle this in one fell swoop.
Yeah, keep the distance, keep the distance.
It's time to get rid of some interest.
It really wants to get close to me.
Silas,
It can't escape. Where are you going? Ready?
I was born ready.
Let's
I didn't like that animation. Oh, oops. I just took my finger off the screen.
It's time to meet your maker. You put up
Okay,
a good
that's all.
fight.
Indeed. Koala. Okay, let's ruffle his feathers. Continue ruffling them. Ruffling, ruffling. In charge. Who's in charge? Yeah. Okay, then. Well, let's watch how the rules switch. Okay, so. What's there? Boy, ouch. What a nasty big thing. Did you resonate?
Alter her energy linkage now. Make it as strong as possible.
This isn't what we agreed to.
Relax. You can handle it.
Mr. Silas, I think there's another reason why she
I
can't
don't want to
resonate.
handle this. I'm not into
See,
your
Her
weird
eval is
stuff.
special. It utilizes the waves generated by the human brain's magnetic field. Maybe her brain's magnetic field produces repulsive waves against you, That's why she can't resonate.
Yes, repulsive
Get
waves.
to the point.
Exactly, you repulse
To
me,
make a long
Silas.
story short, on a subconscious level, she's either
That's
rejecting
true.
you, scared of
Yes.
you, or
Absolutely.
disgusted by you.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Even if she undergoes alteration, you won't be able to resonate with her so long as she's still hostile toward you.
Real. That's so true. That's literally IRL stuff too.
And Mr. Silas,
You want my
if the
energy? You gotta
alteration
resonate
fails,
with that.
she will be completely ruined. We need to address the cause first.
Which
Same
means
disgust.
There's something wrong with her.
You let go of me!
Let go
By
of
the
me.
way, I have an evol stabilizer in the storage cabinet. I'll make her use it.
No! Leave me alone. I don't like her touching me. Big man. So nasty. Perhaps worried that his inventions would get caught in a crossfire, he quickly takes me to a room on the second floor.
Right now, you need to stay calm, miss.
He bends down and pulls out a dusty electronic device from underneath the cabinet. I'm not gonna stay calm. I'm not gonna stay calm. I'm not gonna stay calm. I was literally forced to freaking resonate with a random ass big man. Leave me alone. Oh, he's nasty. I need a therapist right now, right here, right now.
The N109 zone is a chaotic place.
See him ever again.
You have a part
He's a
of an
beast.
ether core. Accompanying him is the safest option.
You know I'm carrying an ether core? A burst of red light appears and scans my whole body. Several windows pop up on an old-fashioned display screen which shows the data is being analyzed.
I recognize that protocurve. Monitoring ether cores used to be my job.
A gas pops into my mind. I look again at the dusty electronic device. Just as I thought, there is an inconspicuous mark in the corner. I saw it among the files Grandma left not too long ago.
The N109 zone is a mess right now. An outsider like you who's unfamiliar with the details can easily lose her life. Sticking with Silas might not be a bad idea. Better to be with him compared to some other people.
What do you mean other people? Are there other nasties there? Silas is a heartless man. He may only want to alter me right now, but he's going to get me killed eventually. Exasperated, the shopkeeper shakes his head.
You're just not used to the darkness yet. There are predators lurking in these depths that you haven't seen.
Okay, but like Silas is a predator too. Some people are even scarier than him. Nasty.
You say Silas is heartless, but sometimes those with hearts...
I agree, but
are
like
crueler
that's
than
just a
those
saying.
without.
That's just a saying. That's just a saying. I'm not implying that he doesn't have a heart. Like Xavier said, the N109 zone is very divided. Each faction only recognizes its own allies. Fighting alone is obviously not a good idea in a place like this, but if I really have to stay close to Silas, the shopkeeper don't want to leave me alone. The shopkeeper's concern seems to be genuine. After weighing my options, I nod and flash a reassuring smile. I understand what you mean. I'll give it some thought. Gross. He abused me. He sees me as a pawn, as a guinea pig. Not even a kitten, as a guinea pig. Go away! Beep, the lines on the screen rise and fall, showing two intertwined curves.
Alright, there's nothing wrong with your evil. The energy of the ether core inside you is also stable. Have you figured out what you'll do next?
I'll eat a piece of cake because I feel really sad and bad. Silas traumatized me. The ether core, the ether core's other half is one of the items at the auction. Naturally, I don't assume I can get it by myself. The only advantage I have is having part of the ether core in my heart. Since I can resonate with the energy, I should be able to sense its location. The real problem is figuring out how to escape from the predators lurking in these depths after I obtain it. The N109 zone is currently a mess, and there are enemies no matter where I go. If I have to work with someone, the strongest person here would be the best option. Is he the strongest though? Is he the strongest though? Maybe I should actually make a deal with Silas. Upon realizing this, my next step becomes clear. I get up and say goodbye to the shopkeeper. I need a moment. Okay. And when I spot that familiar mark, I look back at his dark, weary expression. Were you acquainted with my grandma? He just waves his hand, gesturing for me to leave.
Well, if all goes well for you and whatever happens, then I can say I've repaid Miss Josephine's kindness.
Oh, damn. So he did. Up until now, I had always thought that Onichinus was hunting down researchers who worked on ether cores before. But that shopkeeper, who seems to have a strong connection to Grandma, is seeking Silas's protection. Maybe there are other secret obviously. I think deeply about what the shopkeeper said, lost in thought, but when I go downstairs, the workshop is empty. Silas? The door's curtains, which were closed before, are now rolled up, and after I leave the workshop, Silas's motorcycle is nowhere to be seen. Not only that, he just left me. I'm like a freaking pawn for him. He's literally heartless. He's a terrible freaking ass man. Yeah, he just ditched me. Silas? The only response I get is a faint thought. Well, that's quite familiar feeling for me. Ditching. I get it's a faint thought from, it's not new for me, Silas. You cannot hurt me. From the unlit alley next to the workshop. It's probably trash that fell onto the ground. It's Silas. Oh god. Just when I was thinking about whether or not I should work with him, he disappeared on me. He's a manipulator. He traumatized and left me. Real man behavior. There are only piles of scrap in the empty. I thought you were like a fictional character, but you're really realistic. You're very realistic. There are only piles of... First he love bombed with the table, dinner table, everything pretty. Got you really drunk to agree to his deal. Then he wanted to use your body. And now he ditches you. Knock on. Resemblance. There are only piles. You remind me of my ex. There are only piles of scrap in the empty streets. That does not imply you're my taste. I look around, my heart pounding. Maybe after confirming he couldn't resonate with me, he finally lost his patience and interest. We'll see. Real man behavior. Knock on. She can't get anything out of it? Well, discarded. Bye. So be it. At least I can freely move around now. Real F him.
Buy a flower, miss?
Yes, absolutely, actually. Sweet little girl. Clear voice resounds. I turn and see a little girl behind me. She appears to be 8 or 9 years old. At least something nice here. Gosh. Oh, no, thank you.
Would you like a gun, bullets, or a protocore then? I have them all.
Sure, baby girl. I don't need those either. But it might be a good idea to chat with the locals and get information about the auction. I kneel down to be at eye level and tap her basket. You know where I can buy some intel, sweetie?
That's easy. Follow me.
2 sets of footsteps echo across the empty street. Meanwhile, the sound of flapping wings can be heard in the distance. I look up at the sky, but I see nothing except dark clouds and obscure moonlight. Silas is freaking gross. She's watching you. Again, real man behavior. He ghosted you, he ditched you, and now he's just literally stalking, watching you, keeping tabs on you. Real man behavior. Silas, the most realistic character. A crow perches on a street light that's been dilapidated, I don't know this word, dilapidated for years. The red glow in its eyes flickers as it breathes. A few blood-stained tufts of grey fur peek out from under its metal claws. It quietly observes the 2 girls, one tall and one short, as they head into another filthy street. It tilts its head and thinks for a moment. Then it quickly drops its dead prey and silently spreads its wings to follow them. Silas's ego, again male ego, he was so, he felt so humbled and so terrible that we didn't recognize, that we were actually kind of disgusted by his behavior, and he was like, how dare you? Let's just ditch that. Everyone recognizes my awesomeness, my absolute greatness. I'm Silas the Great, the king of the, I don't know, other world, whatever that's called. The protocol haver, the protocol instructor, and I even have one up my... No. Then it quickly drops its dead prey and silently spreads its wings to follow them. Lying under the street light are 7 or 8 fat rats. Oh god, yes, fat rats! Chunky rats! I like chunky rats. Mixed, of course not street rats, but they're infectious. Mixed with their flesh and blood are broken pieces of monitoring equipment. That's so sad. Oh, poor rats. Chunkish. Chunkish. Okay, rats were actually a huge, humongous problem when there were diseases, plagues in the world, because they are so lively and they are very smart. That's a big problem. So unfortunately, you should be happy if a street rat actually doesn't survive. So you're the one who walked in. No, I'm not. I'm projecting much? Okay, narcissist. I mean, if you were really offended by me using these terms, then whatever. You won't understand my sarcasm and irony anyways, my complex personality. Yep. What is this? I don't want to fight anything. I feel so low. Zane! Hi, Zane! Hi, Zane! You're so... No. Hi, Zane! I missed you. Zane! Are you safe here, though? I'm afraid about him here. They would definitely, and Silas too, would get after him. That's dangerous for you here. Zane! Zane! Cutesy. Okay. This is a cute one. Let's just go. Yeah, sure. Zane! Oh, what's that? Oh, Claymore. Wow, I didn't see that I got this. Pretty cool. I actually like this uniform, it's very nice, I think. Me thinks it's nice. Zayna! I think I got something even higher than that. Didn't I? For its slumber. Look how I upped it. pretty. He looks so gorgeous there. Like a real prince. That's why I got that card. I chose it. Because he looked drop dead gorgeous there. Yes, very cutesy. Relaxing. Okay, wait. No, where are my thoughts? Tranquil heart. I probably should use this one and then maybe. Yeah, and tranquil moment is so low though. It's a problem. Yeah, it's a problem. Precious treasure. Okay, this one, and then maybe which one else? No, everything else is low. Let's just do this, honestly. I think that's better than. Yeah. Okay.
We don't have much time. Let's make this quick.
A cold rational man is better than an abuser.
Don't underestimate it.
Sure. Wow!
It's your turn.
No problem.
That looks epic. I love the green. Wait, there are some healing packs. Give me
Where
those.
it's showing.
No.
Make sure to dodge. Watch out.
Oh,
I'm
that
okay.
hurt.
Let's take it down first. Go back to the pit you came from.
Oh, that was nice.
Keep
Cool
your
skill.
distance,
I
or else
like
you'll
that.
get hurt. Let's go.
Okay.
It's weak. Now's our chance.
My headphone is falling out.
My turn.
Crush it. Same go.
It recovers. Be careful.
Go back to the pit you came from.
Real.
Make sure to dodge the attack. Safety first.
I was just careless.
That's fine. That's literally like almost zero
Seize this
damage.
chance.
That's totally
Let's
cool.
go.
Okay.
That's it. Oh, that's kind of difficult
Keep
to
your
get
tempo.
them.
Let's call it a day.
I'll give it a taste of our strength.
I love how our
bad
skills
yourself.
look with Zane. I think it's like the prettiest.
It's minor.
Really nice.
Keep your
I'm not
distance,
used to
or
Claymore
else
yet.
you'll get hurt.
Seriously. I usually don't like Claymore because it's a slow weapon. I like something a little bit more agile than
Dr.
Claymore.
Zane.
Fall back.
I don't think we need to fall back, we're just smashing
Let's
them.
go.
Okay.
It is weak.
We
That's
crushed
it.
them.
Yeah, that's pretty, the greenish. That's really cool. He opened his heart chakra. Real. Another one? Are you joking? Sure, let's go. Let's roll. Yes. Oh, the cutie Zane. Oh, my headphone
The
is
battlefield is
just
ever-changing.
falling so annoying.
Are you planning to assist?
Yes, I mean,
Don't underestimate.
assist? You mean,
Let's go.
I'm literally doing the stuff.
Victory is within reach.
I'll deal the fatal blow.
Keep your distance, or else you'll get hurt.
Go back to the pit you came
Wait,
from.
I just got distracted by
Proceed
sound
with
in
caution.
another room.
My turn.
Offense.
I was thinking it was
It's the best defense.
Well done.
okay.
Let's go.
Okay.
Make sure to dodge the attack.
Zane.
Here it comes. Leave it to me. Is this what you wanted?
Perfect.
Keep your distance, or else you'll get hurt.
Dr. Zane.
Fall back. Don't rush.
I just
Let's
like
see
to
what
get
it's
their
up to.
I'm okay.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
That was funny. Like it just crushed me and then I got blood back instantly. Based. Nice bubble.
Make sure to dodge the attack.
To dodge, I mean, with a freaking great sword, you just continue drilling.
Go back to the pit
Honestly.
you came from. Bring it on.
Yeah.
It's your turn.
No.
Now's our chance. Watch where it's going. Keep your distance. Don't get ahead of yourself. It recovered. Be careful.
Bring it on.
Offense.
Is the best defense.
What is best defense? What?
Make sure to dodge the attack.
Heal me, heal me.
Fall back.
No.
It's your turn.
No.
Now's our chance. Nice teamwork.
Wow, that was really fast. Nice. Zane, did you put your the chunky tomato on your table? I hope you did. Chunky tomato. What? One more? You gotta be joking. What is this? Why so many? Real, why so many?
I will not let tragedy repeat itself.
Sure. Oh, that's the lore, right? The sadness.
Make sure to dodge the attack. Let's go.
Okay. Zane.
Here it comes. Leave it one
Crush him,
down.
crush him, crush him,
I'm
crush
okay.
him.
Let's take it down first.
Crush that beast.
Keep your distance, or else you'll get hurt.
Zane, go.
Dr. Zane.
Fall back.
I like that she calls him Dr. Zane, like he's her freaking assistant.
Watch
You know,
where
like
it's
at
going.
freaking work.
I'll
Doctor's
show you.
It's your turn.
office.
No problem. My turn.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Make sure to dodge the attacks. Keep your distance.
Dr. Zane.
Fall back. Watch out.
I'm okay. Let's
Real.
take it down first.
It doesn't matter.
Let's call it a day.
I'll give it a taste of our strength.
Victory is within reach.
That's pretty cool.
It's your turn.
Oopsie.
It is weak. Now's our chance.
Why does it keep on notifications when I literally disabled?
It recovered. Be careful.
Whatever.
Make sure to dodge the
Just
attack.
crush it.
Be ready for its next move. Leave it to me.
Bring it on.
Come on, Zane.
Dr. Zane.
Let's go, let's go, let's go,
Fall
let's go.
back.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Watch out.
I'm okay. Let's take it down first.
It is falling apart.
I'll show you.
The
Yes.
snow has stopped.
Good.
Let's head back.
Oh, okay, I'll have received all three. I thought I'm not going to. But I could have did. Shush, it's weird. What the frick is that? And some notifications. Oh, alone. Oh my god, I just had a really crazy moment. And I almost, I bumped into the screen. And is it recording even? Gee. Anyway, so literally just as I turned on the mic, and it's not good though because I applied lip balm and it's kind of like it gets a little bit tacky on the screen. I almost bumped right when there was a silent appearing on the screen. Oh god. Like with my face. It's just not it. It's just not it. That's crazy. Okay, let's go. Let's continue. Honestly. Hello. because Silas dropped us. He freaking ditched us like the real man he is. I mean... Oh, but then I got that baby skunk. So... Should I be mad? I need advice. Should I be mad? Kidding. I don't use advice anyways. Go my own path. Because I'm stubborn and horny. Because I'm a Taurus.
Auntie, an outsider. I mean, a lady is.
Wow, what a freaking fancy place. That's crazy. Wow, and gamblers. Under the dim yellow light, a young woman is... Let me just sit more comfortably. A young woman is hunched over behind the bar. Bored, she's fiddling with some cards. In the center of the graffiti-covered wall is the establishment's somewhat gaudy name. Elysium. I love this. My ship's name in another game is Elysium. Hello, lady. I think we can find a common. Board.
What do you want?
A list of people who are attending Onichina's protocol auction and a map of the venue. How much? The woman turns around, looks me up and down with interest, then makes a gesture.
50,000.
Just for 2 pieces of intel? She wags her finger.
50,000 per word. Since you're new and pretty, I'll give you a 5% discount. What do you think?
Thank you for the compliment. If you said I'm beautiful, would that be a 25%? You're so generous. There's a useful card in my pocket next to that so-called family crest, but I'm worried that using the card could cause trouble. Seeing my hesitation, she shrugs and opens the door. Loud chatter mixed with the sound of rolling dice, spinning roulettes, and card shufflers fills the air.
You also going to Solon Hotel tomorrow? Do you have an auction invitation?
Doesn't matter if I get one or not. For something as big as this, you gotta try and get a piece of the pie, right? I heard there's going to be a treasure. If you manage to get it, you could easily sell it for hundreds of thousands.
Do you want to go? Then ask Silas. I heard if you give him what he wants.
Only if I can find Silas and own a kindness.
Haven't you heard? While he was away, big changes happened in their ranks.
That explains why it seemed like no one lived in that house for a really long time. It's a beautiful house though. Silas, let's make a deal. You give me that house, I live there. You also offer me a grand piano, so I could play it. That's half of the deal. Another half is you protect me. My ears prick up, but then the door creaks as it's shut.
Did you hear them? Now you understand why these 2 pieces of intel are expensive.
You scratch my back, I scratch yours.
And since it's about one of the N109 zone's big shots, of course it's going to cost you.
Don't like that, no, Cora. What if I want information about Onichina's? She freezes for a second, because I said it so. Onichina's. Then leans in to whisper into my ear.
Missy, don't pry into things you shouldn't know. I still got business to take care of.
Silas hasn't been around for a really long time. I think he really went missing.
He went absolute havoc, destruction, and existential crisis after he learned that I hate him.
Maybe he's dead. Did you see how arrogant Sherman's punks have been lately? If Silas was with Anakinus, they wouldn't even dare to be bold.
The spinning roulette rumbles like a rainstorm, and soon enough, the sound is drowned out by cheers and screams. I hide in the shadow of a fiddle leaf fig, holding a stack of casino chips and pretending to watch the fun unfold. Meanwhile, I eavesdrop on the conversations around me. It seems Oneigenus's recent troubles aren't fully related to the Protocor auction. But Silas disappeared? Huh? Isn't he alive and running around? Recalling Silas's pompous, contemptuous face, I chuckled to myself. If he died, he dragged the entire N109 zone to hell with him. That's just how he is.
Miss, I have a flower. It's for you.
For me? I look up. The girl who led me to this place is leaning against the poker table on her tiptoes. She holds a black flower. Thank you. That's cute. Did you grow up here? Does everyone know Silas?
Yeah, he's a monster with huge wings that never dies. And she has
Based. Okay. Got more juicy. And he has horns. Oh. Well, guess we have another horny monster here. Nice, finally. A worthy opponent.
If I don't listen to Auntie, Silas will find me and feed me to his man-eating birdie.
Oh my god. Ugh. So that bird probably chopped up the rats. Nasty. Is she talking about that crow? I mean, but that's good, I guess, if it doesn't get infected. That's based. It can see rid of rats spreading infectious diseases, I guess, and some other rats as well. Is she talking about that crow? Everyone is afraid of Silas, yet they keep trying to make deals with him. I mean, he probably has some good business over there. Got a lot of money. Everyone wants to get that stonk. Not to mention, except me, of course. I would just want to get away. Not to mention, I'm the one that got away, actually. Not to mention, he took the. Oh, that was really harsh. Wow. I'm sorry, Silas. Not to mention, that's my only sorry that I'll tell him. Not to mention, he took the initiative to propose a deal with me. I hope y'all learn what type of person I am. Maybe my evil can be used as a valuable tool against him. Wow, what a shock. Casino, poker table, underground stuff, and sudden shots. I mean, suddenly several gunshots ring out, piercing my eardrums. Everyone looks up at the entrance.
We got a party tonight.
Bang! The door with broken bolts falls over and a pair of leather boots steps over it.
Don't be nervous. Anakinus's important guest got lost. I'd like to ask everyone to cooperate with our search.
Oh no. A person wearing sunglasses walks in. He's flanked by half a dozen gun-toting men dressed in black. The sound of guns being loaded with bullets can be heard. Not good.
Shut the door and search the room. Everyone's about to be entertained.
God. Another sigh home. Sigh. Gosh. Night raid. How fun is that? Wait, how did we actually get here? To the city part, of their mission. We were kidnapped or something. Yeah, we were right. Gunfire and the sound of tables and chairs getting knocked over intermingle with N109 zone slang I don't understand. In the hidden utility room, I hug the little girl tightly as I look out the secret window that's facing the lobby.
There are so many people. Today's a good day for business.
Do you have a death wish? Hide and don't talk. The floor is soaked in... honey, that's probably not her first time. She's acquainted to this. The floor is soaked in blood and the mice hiding under the floorboards scamper away in fear. Whistling, the man casually strolls over to the bar, rings the bell, and then shows a photo in front of the shopkeeper.
I suggest you bring out our guest. Mr. Sherman's not going to sit around and leave her unattended.
Isn't Silas the leader of Onichinas? Who's Mr. Sherman?
I'm sorry she's not here. I'd remember a pretty face if she actually showed up.
Gonna keep your mouth shut. Fine.
He turns around to face his comrades. His broken, wire-bound jaw opens, and he lets out a hoarse cackle.
Pry open their mouths one at a time. Someone will spill the beans sooner or later.
Missy, they're looking for you, right?
The secret window is blocked off, and the woman's voice drifts softly through the gap. Are you going to hand me over to them? I try to sound calm as I tightly clutch the tranquilizer in my sleeve. I have yet to test the things Xavier claims could paralyze an elephant. But there aren't any zoos in the N109 zone. You don't need a zoo. There's plenty of animals at the place right now.
Anyone who's Anakinus' target is valuable. I can get a better price if I find the right person.
Sure thing.
Stay where you are. I don't want to hand you over like this.
Suddenly a crow soars in and dives toward the search party's leader, its razor-sharp wings aimed at him.
What is that?
Now! I roll and crawl out of the utility room. As I try to sneak away quietly, someone yanks my collar. Huh? The frick? Turn around and aim and gun. I see a familiar face. Ugh. In the shadows, his chin slightly raised. God.
So when someone saves you, do you always point your gun at them to express your
Yes.
gratitude?
Several bullets graze him only to dissipate into dust. The people who fired the shots are strangled by something. They slump to the ground, dead. Remembering the rumors I heard before, as well as this, Mr. Sherman. Sorry. Just grossed out. Anyways, I'm quiet as I look around. Your underlings aren't exactly obedient. Before my mockery, Silas's mouth twitches as if he wants to say something, but in the end, he just purses his lips.
Focus on yourself first.
Hearing Silas's voice, the search party's leader suddenly panics. A cloud of energy particles gathers around him. Several wanderers quickly materialize. Roaring, they rush straight for us. Are they calling for backup because they can't win? How is this not cheating? Cheating? Silas grabs my wrist and holds me in his arms. He slides his finger over the trigger of my gun, aiming the weapon at the figure in the center of the room. Okay.
Do you expect people from the N109 zone to be nice and polite?
No, I don't. DMC maybe does. Sorry, Silas. As your silhouette You're gonna be Silas again, right? Yes. Cool, cool. I could have upped his cards a little bit, but like, yeah, you cannot have a team in this stage, sure, fine. Fine thing then, if you say so. Okay. Let's go. Are you not gonna say anything? Like at all? Say something, Silas.
Do you want to see me fight alone?
No, but I wanted you to say something.
That wasn't smart, sweetie.
What do you mean that wasn't smart? And I'm not your sweetie.
Your maker.
You bitter thing.
I guess it's gonna fight dirty.
Why did I choose a gun?
Where are you going?
Let's go. Let's show him who's the boss. What are these things? Wait,
Are you
just
scared?
put my headphones on.
Who said I was scared?
I'm scared of you, Silas.
Let's
But
settle
more
this
so,
in
not
one
really scared. It's like you're really annoying, but like questionable.
It can't
Like highly, highly
That's
questionable.
more like it.
Can you like kiss that big ass bird, Silas? I thought you were acquainted and like a bird tamer or something.
It's time to get rid of some nuisance.
Oh, ouch.
Ready?
I was born ready.
Let's finish this.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of their animation. Like, when they attack together. Like, it's just like...
Look out. Stay focused. Dodge its attacks.
Come on, crush him, crush him.
I guess it's gonna fight dirty.
Come on, Silas.
Silas.
Crush him, crush him, crush him.
Escape.
Come on.
I guess it's gonna fight dirty.
Of course. Weren't you just saying they're not very polite? Oh my god.
Silas.
It can't escape.
Finally.
Put up a good fight.
Thought you were much stronger than that, Silas. But okay. What's there? The first deal. Oh, see? One less star. The room is a complete mess with broken objects and overturned tables and chairs strewn about. Wanderers keep appearing one after another. I fall back to the window and think about how likely we can make a run for it. We can't wipe them out. Our only option is to retreat.
Do you really believe retreat is a word in my dictionary?
I don't know you, buddy. While I'm anxious and tired, Silas is infuriatingly calm and smug. We'll let him be so. Maybe you'll get that lost star that we didn't get. Also, you like being a freeloader, Mr. Silas. Didn't you see me fighting for my life earlier? I just smelled something interesting.
Since
like
when was I required to investigate the files
that
the
was
Hunter
weird.
Association had on
I just smelled for a short moment. I smelled something like berries. Like red berries, like raspberries. Something like that, like a perfume scent, like raspberries. That was weird. Or like, I don't know, like red berries, raspberries, or something like that. Now it's gone, but I did for a moment. I mean, I'm in a state, so I wouldn't be shocked, but like, I wouldn't say that this is exactly the smell that reminds of him now. Absolutely not. That's weird. That was interesting. Like a fresh scent. Like freshly cut raspberries. Yeah. Since when was I required to investigate the files the Hunters Association had on you? Ugh. Again.
Consider this training practice. Get ready.
Silas ignores my protests and aims my gun at the switch box.
You won't get any help.
What do you mean I won't get any help? A gun is fired and the lights go out. Silas quickly vanishes, realizing I've been left behind again. Colorful curses boil on the tip of my tongue.
Let's make a deal.
What deal? Aren't you going to leave? I can't resonate with you.
If you'd like to attend the auction tomorrow, stand your ground for 5 minutes.
It's because you're Aries and I'm Taurus. So, you gotta be nice with me. Or else we'll just both be horny. Oh, that was weird. Okay, no, I meant like getting the horns, not like that. Gosh, I just ruined it. I ruined my smog. I ruined my smog attitude. My snarky got ruined. Gosh, lost my mask with him. If you'd like to attend the auction tomorrow, stand your ground for 5 minutes. Okay, what?
And should you have the audacity to die on me,
he lifts his hand and get away from me. Get further away. Oh, your eyes are quite nice though, not gonna lie. They remind me of a bird actually. Real, his eyes remind me of a bird. Like a raven. You're like a bird yourself. Yeah, let's just gaze at each other. He lifts his hand and puts a communicator in my ear. Then he speaks in a surprisingly gentle tone.
you actually will meet your end.
What? Of course he had to say something very threatening and just gross. The neon light seeps in through the cracks in the windows, illuminating the cold rain. The darkness is eerily still, freezing sound and light. I hold my breath to grip my gun more tightly. Stay calm. It's not like I haven't done similar shooting exercises before. I hear heavy footsteps as something approaches. It sounds like a monster trampling on the ground.
You're breathing too loudly.
Is this better? Okay. So you're in the comms channel.
I didn't turn off the lights to force you into combat. We're stalling for time.
You really are something. You didn't retreat, right? Am I just trying to buy some time for you? A crow suddenly caws outside the window. Its loud and pleasant cry is familiar. No, his eyes are sort of stuck in my brain. Birdish eyes. I've actually looked, like in close-up, I've seen the eyes of a raven, though not a crow but a raven. When I fed raven meat, fed Raymond some meat to the raven, okay. And he has birdish eyes. I hear the flapping of wings and mechanical movements in the darkness. Silas laughs disdainfully.
Aim at Mephisto.
Why? Who?
The crow. He's trying to help you.
I aim my gun at Mephisto's red eyes. Sure enough, as I fire, I hear wanderers dissipate one after another. Strange. It doesn't seem like the number of enemies is decreasing. Silas, if they can't clone themselves like bacteria, they're usually immortal like you. Silas? There's no response. It's as if our call was suddenly cut off. Did something happen to him? But right now I have no time to wonder if he's safe or not. There are still figures in the darkness that are heading straight for me. Gosh. Desperate, I shoot the wine barrels that decorate the ceiling. A cascade of alcohol rains down. My bullets instantly set everything on fire. You set them aflame. Then I hear the crackling of something burning. Yet the figures don't cry out. They don't even stop for a second. Amidst the blue firelight, I see their faces. Under the corroded, crystallized skin, they seem to have human faces. They resemble human more than wanderers. Raiden Shogun gone a bit wild. A bit too crazy, created a big problem with wanderers. Panicked, the man flees. He trips over an abandoned auto wandering around, falling into the wastewater along with his sunglasses. Visitors are not allowed. Please be okay. He struggles as he gets up and pushes open a heavy iron door that's hidden in the corner. That's so sad. Amidst a pile of old rusty devices, a dark-colored stone platform lights up. After a while, the light dims, turning into a strange color. The man arches his back and lets out a hoarse, eerie laugh.
It's still here. The Flux Nexus. You're done for now.
His laughter suddenly stops. Deadly black-red mist rolls in from all directions. The nightmarish shadow slowly approaches from behind. Oh gosh. The man's eyes widen in fear, but he can't move. Crimson particles land in the wastewater. The air is deathly still, yet the nearby light glows brighter. Silas smiles coldly. The black-red mist flows into the Flux Nexus and is instantly blown to pieces from the inside. Instantly, the rampaging monsters fall over and curl up into a fetal position. What happened? Were they disconnected from something? The one closest to me, with a tattoo-like mark on its chest, has been burned beyond recognition. Leaking out of its wound is a liquid that's not blood. It's more like a viscous mixture of oil and slime. These crystals look like protocores. I've seen this before. Are they humans or... The lights turn on, which surprises me. I quietly wrap tissue around the small crystal and hide it in my sleeve. Then I stand up. Did you finish everything on your side?
Let's go.
As usual, Silas is calm. He won't be... Are those thorns on your jacket? Thorny, very... He won't be telling me what he was up to, it seems.
Thank you for your patronage. Please be careful out there.
Wow, she's still alive. Crazy. The shopkeeper appears from who knows where. I mean, she's probably used to that. Sure, so she has a hiding place. And suddenly gives me a big hug. Where's the little girl, though? With one hand on my shoulder, she opens my pocket and places a small storage device in it.
You really are a special person.
Oh, really? On this rainy night, the motorcycle zooms down the road. As soon as we return to Silas's base, he leaves me to do who knows what. Meanwhile, the crow seems to have been triggered by something, propping up his body with one wing. He opens his beak and loudly calls at me. That's so funny. That's so funny. They make those movements too, like with the head and body, like when they caw. It's like so funny. Oh, cracks me up. I'll pick up and inspect the weird crow, finally realizing what's wrong. Did you break your wing? I guess you're not bulletproof. That's a terrible call. Game devs, do you need me to, like, I have plenty of crows around here in my yard. Do you want me to, like, approach, and they eat, like, the waste, the biological waste, they love it, and, like, I sometimes give them meat, and they're literally so happy. They have families here. You know that they live like crows, they live in families. They live quite long, like 17 and more years. And more. And they create family structures. They have families, and like, and then they also get used to you. When they know you're gonna take out the biological waste, like the food leftovers that are like old or something that needs to be thrown out, they love it. They absolutely love it. It's like a feast for them. And they always go around, like, make these, like, loudly. One signals the other that the food is ready, and he goes, like, closer to the rooftop, but like closer to the place than on the side of the roof that's like very low. And he starts to, like, do those movements, like I can't really make sounds like crows do. I can do ravens though, but not crows. Anyways, and then the other one responds to that one from a pine tree, and then they like say that like dinner is ready, and or lunch, and they go like and eat and feast. But they love to grab the meat, even like a huge chunk, and just fly away with it. Like one will literally greedily grab it on their own and just fly away, like freaking nasty. Give it to your bro. Maybe he went away with it to the babies. Yeah, and they also have crow babies, and they like when a baby falls on the ground, they make a huge scandal and mess out of it. Like if in the summertime, or like I don't remember when exactly, like August or something, I don't remember. But like one day, if the baby falls out, it falls off the tree. I mean, it can get damaged, but usually like they get away with it, and like they pick him up. Parents pick him up somehow, and oh my god, my long ass talk about no, Shasha, wait. And like they make a huge cawing mess, like they just cow, like the freaking core. So game devs, do you need me to record their cawing? Seriously. So yeah, that's that. Did I accidentally hit you? As if expressing his grievances, the crow screeches. It sounds like a metal spoon is being scraped against a metal ball. Christ, don't tell me you're upset. You're saying it's my fault then? They don't make such sounds, devs. I've observed crows for quite long. I mean, all my childhood, all my teenage years, and all my adulthood. Not all my adulthood, I mean, it's like all my young adulthood, that would be counted as that, yeah. Now I'm an adult, so it's like, yeah. What happened? People became evil, Silas. Wanna talk about it? I turn around and see Silas walking out with a glass of wine. His gaze sweeps across my face and lands on what's in my hands. He's saying his wing is broken. He's disabled now.
You learned how to speak bird in just a few hours.
No, Silas, I literally was just telling to freaking people who watch this, not freaking, sorry, to freaking, God, this word. I'm sorry guys, I didn't mean that like that. About the freaking story. I meant to say God. About the freaking story about crows. That I've been dealing with them all my life. But I love ravens much more. They're huge, humongous, and black. F like pitch black. So they're so pretty. And I used to interact with a little raven family when I went to the forest. If you wonder, yes, I'm like weird. It's like I'm not just like quirky and weird, I'm like weird. Like basically I'm that person that people will be like, they will tell about themselves like, yeah, I'm weird. Like, yeah, we're weird, you know, we're weird. But then they will see me and they will be like, that one. No, that one is like really weird. Like really weird, bro. Yeah. That's true though. I love, yeah, ravens. I love ravens, but they are not, like, they cut out a few trees and they got scared and they migrated. But actually I learned that they migrated a bit closer even to my house, so that's kind of cool, but kind of not, because I can't get to that territory because it's like a bought zone and with a fence, but nobody lives there, so except birds. Yeah. So yeah, I learned how to speak bird, I guess not in just a few hours. So I'm just explaining the situation on his behalf, yeah. Oh my god, I guess I resonated with your crow instead of you, Silas. Silas takes the crow from me. My sympathetic gaze follows him. Okay, I'll admit, I might have accidentally injured your pet. How should I compensate you?
His name is Mephisto.
Okay.
He gets very upset if you call him a pet.
Wow. Okay. Wow. I mean... It's like, his name. It's like, my cat's name is Shenanigan, Duke Shenanigan Schmenanigans. He eats fancy meat, fancy steaks, and drinks Chardonnay, and he gets very upset if you call him a cat. God, cringe. Okay then. Silas looks at Mephisto's broken wing and glances at me.
Did something strange happen before they attacked?
I reluctantly swallow my retort as another flame of anger is ignited. Yes, really, he makes me angry all the time. It's like, oh, Silas, hi. The character that makes me angry all the time. We're not gonna call him a person, because, like, in my eyes, he's not. Okay, no. That's just... bruh. Oh, Lord. You should ask Mephisto what happened. You made him follow me around for observation.
True.
Duh, literally. Real. I'm glad we agree here. I'm glad we agree. I really do. Like, real, true, based. Finally, we have a common ground somewhere. Like, you're not going to deny it. Thankfully. Don't get close to me. No. Silas purposefully leans forward, his eyes shining around like a rippling gold liquid. Okay, go away, please. Stop looking at me.
Were
like
you hoping I'd be flustered with how you exposed me? We're in the N109 zone,
What?
sweetie. Whether you're with me or by yourself, you can't escape my influence.
He is super, like, I'm not gonna lie, he's incredibly annoying. Like, he actually makes me angry. Like, he makes me feel tense and angry. That's how he makes me
Don't be
feel.
delusional.
Oh god. I'm not the only one who's delusional. Real. Isn't a certain someone hoping I dislike him less so I can resonate with him? Did you just poke me? I hope you didn't hear that gulp. That was gulp of fear. Just despite having gone through such a big ordeal and being mocked, Silas still shows no signs of anger. I mean, he's probably used to it, so... He fiddles with Mephisto's broken wing, takes a sip of his drink, then places the glass in my hand. Stop making me drink alcohol. Silas, what a freak. Just Why am I holding this stupid glass for him? Real. If you give me your glass, I'm gonna like literally sip the whole freaking drink on purpose. Oh my god. Even if that makes me fall. I'm Aries Venus chart dominant. Anyways, as I try to put it down, so what an... Okay, I'm not gonna comment on that. Nice jacket, Silas. Silas suddenly turns around, walks to the other side of the room and calls me over. Huh?
Bring me more wine.
I can't wait for the day that I'm gonna eat him. Like, I can't wait for the day that I'm gonna like repay the retribution, the redemption, the vengeance will come one day. Just poked his butt cheek. Oh god. Cringe. Am I a bar to you? No, he'll say no, but you're a bartender.
Compared to you, a bar is more obedient.
God. Didn't know you know such a word as obedience in your dictionary. Based. Owned. Yes, roasted and toasted. God. With his long legs, wait, because he would take that as a compliment. No. No. God. Didn't know you can talk. Oh, Lord. With his long legs, he reaches the... When that was funny about long legs. I'm cracking up. Oh, I imagine it like a meme, you know, like a freaking, like stick man with Mephisto legs, has long legs, and like, oh god, like a Slender Man or something. And you know, like in animated movies, how they like to do the gigantic and the gazingas, enormous steps, and it's like one step, the other step, and he's in the elevator. Oh my god. Oh Lord. With just a few steps. Silas, but can you reach the elevator with 2 steps? Just asking. You're a tall man. I don't know how it is to live as a tall man. Oh god. He turns to see I haven't caught up to him, so he beckons for me with his hand that's holding Mephisto. Gosh. Oh Lord. It gets too loco. God. Schmongus. After transferring the data from the storage device, hologram of Solon Hotel appears. Oh Lord. You have some brandy there. That doesn't look like... That's like a brandy brandy holder. Or cognac. The other file is a list of the auction's attendees. It even has my fake identity and name on it. What? While it's not complete, it's enough for me to get a better understanding of the auction. Oh Lord. By the way, those guys who I just can't stop ruffling now about the long legs and those 2 steps to elevator. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. He would literally be looking at me and he'd be like, "Are you done?" And I'd be like, "No." God. Silas, listen. If I don't resonate with you, at least I resonated with your joke. He'd be like, "It wasn't a joke." And I'd be like, "That's the joke." Never mind. By the way, those guys who tried to capture me back at Elysium, were they actually traitors who used to work in Onyx? Oh, I'm just cracking up now. I can't continue normally. Oh. They also mentioned a Mr. Sherman. Who's that?
Why are you interested in a dead person?
Oh, okay. So I learned that now. Thank you. Next to me, Silas tosses aside Mephisto's broken pots. He gives me a blank expression. I stare back at him and remember what the workshop's owner had said before. Huh. Oh,
just 2 explosions.
What?
One in the northern suburbs and one in the Bloomshore district. And after doing those shameless things and making a mess, then they want you to be their scapegoat.
What? Whom? Silas? Silas is a scapegoat? Oh no, baby boy. I resonate with that. Okay, let's fight the masses together. Let's respond to them together. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. I help you eat those. And you help me. Okay, let's be gang. If there's another faction within Onychus, could the incident at Grandma's house be related to Sherman? They must also be after the ether core in my body. Oops. In a way, your conflict involves me. No, you left me behind on purpose as bait, didn't you? So you could clean up. I turned my head to see Silas and Mephisto exchange glances. The crow lets out a defiant wail. It doesn't matter how deep your hatred is. You've cursed me enough. Get over it. Besides, it was an accident. I didn't mean to injure you. Also, you were stalking me earlier. Even if I did it on purpose, you deserve it.
You can scold me directly if you want.
True. The owner is the problem. Wait, look. Like a proper. God. Under the hazy light, Silas reveals a gentle look, completely uncharacteristic of him. I mean, what? I compose myself, realizing I've been unreasonably angry with him. No, I don't think so, actually. I've been reasonably angry. Reasonably angry. Regardless of whether he wanted to clean up or not, these people were after me. I had to face them sooner or later. I mean, it doesn't it doesn't make him look clean. It doesn't make him non-guilty. Still guilty. Oh my god. If he wasn't staring me in the eyes as I said that, there would be some tension. Real. A silence settles between us. I clear my throat and try to change the topic to lighten up the mood. I wouldn't know. When we first met, you said we were the same. Oh my god, that's not lightening up the mood. That's even worse. That's even worse. If I don't ask now, he might not have the patience to answer me tomorrow. Well, true. YOLO. You probably have an ether core inside you too. Mine is in my heart. Yours? Is it in your eye?
Sure. Think of it like that.
My ether core doesn't seem to be any different from a normal protocore, though. It's not very useful. You just don't know it. It's like you underestimate your ability. You probably don't know it. They're after you. They literally want to capture you. But that's not the case with yours. Silas stops moving his hands for a moment and looks at me with a blank expression.
It helps me see what people want the most.
Oh. Oh, but I'm cool with him because
it exposes the desires that they refuse to admit.
Great. Yeah, I'm cool with him because I actually can admit to my desires. But right now I have none with you, Silas. Except perhaps hitting you. It exposes the desires, that they refuse to admit based. Cool. So you're like a vampire. Mind reader, Edward. So those chaotic noises and visions in my mind back at the dining table were also caused by his ether core. He's a vampire, I'm telling you. Bamboozler. God. Oh Lord. As I think about it, I can't help but look into his eyes again. Yes, he's a bamboozler. He's the charisma. The Frodo. Look at me again, Frodo. I know you wanna see me. The eye, Frodo. As I think about it, I can't help but look into his eyes again. And where are his eyes? Oh, some mist. Devour. insecure. Not again. Why am I touch my forehead, and when I come to my senses, his face is a breath. We go away, away. You're way too close. With my right hand, I press down on the area around his eye. I can't tell what he's feeling. His thin eyelashes gently brush against my fingers. Silas doesn't break eye contact with me, as if he's looking at something hidden in the depths of my gaze. What, you wanna see my soul, buddy? Okay then. Are you suddenly an oculist?
Have you gone mad?
We can actually debate that. You know, very debatable. He suddenly moves closer, his eyelashes almost brushing against my cheek. Please, just step away. Push me away. You can push me away. Cringe. I thought he would push me away, but he didn't. Oh my god. I wouldn't ask that. You like it? No. I would literally just step aside myself. You like it when people do that? Yeah, probably he does. Feeds his ego. I take a deep breath and meet his gaze again. Come on, just press, poke. Oh my god. Didn't you want to resonate with me? Do you want to try again? Try what? I don't like him. Without waiting for him to answer, I grab his hand and God. He's literally like, you know, that whole resonating thing, and like kindred spirit. It's literally like when you encounter like a higher soulmate, and like the one of the sides doesn't want the other person much, and it's like, ugh. But this case, it's like kind of like twin flamey, like kind of loco, crazy, sudden meeting, and then like one of the sides is like struggling and like, ugh, like, oh god, like why are you like this? Why are you so egoic? Like, why are you like so freaking like materialistically oriented? And then it's like they twist together and like push-pull dynamic, and that sort of a freaking thing, you know. Without waiting for him to answer, I grab his hand again. Come on, I'll use both hands this time. I don't want to. Help me. A chill blankets his body. I'm not sure if it's the cold breeze coming in from a small gap in the window or his aura. He's good at fighting. He's good at fighting. He's good at fighting. The old gas lamp above us flickers and emits light softer than the sound of our breaths. He looks good. He looks good. He looks good. The real. Just
I can
force
hear
it.
you talking.
Christ. Oh my god. I'm sorry. Enjoy it. This is one of the two good things I can think about you. Okay. Your booty is hot and juicy. See, I scrambled the third. Yes. Oh, it's a disaster. Moving my gaze down, I look carefully at her interlocked hands, but I still can't feel even the slightest change. It seems we can't rush our resonance real. But with the auction fast approaching, I need him to work with me as soon as possible. I mean, he already is working with you, like he was fighting me alongside, so... I organize my thoughts and use the nicest tone I can muster. You already know I entered the N109 zone to get the ether core that's at the auction. And since you want to resonate with me, I have an idea. I don't know if I should say it though.
Then don't.
Okay. God. I force myself to suppress the anger in my heart. That's real. That's so real for me, bro. Oh. But I can't resonate with you because I reject you on a subconscious level. That means my evil is controlled by my emotions because it's heart. It's in your heart. The heart chakra is emotions, feelings. So obviously, changing a person's feelings might be difficult, but it won't be that hard, I think. Gosh, I laughed so much, so now I'm just having reactions, as always, when I laugh too much. As I say this, I cross my arms and I lift my chin at him. There's an easy solution right in front of us. Help me get the ether core and ensure my safety by escorting me out of the N109 zone. You'll be able to use me as a bait to clean up, right?
It's almost as if your face is saying you're doing me a huge favor.
Sorta, yes. I don't have another bargaining chip. I can only bluff to appear more confident. I also know my clumsy attempt won't fool Silas. Yes, it won't. And that's why I'm telling the truth. I don't know why I insist on resonating with me, but as long as you're willing to help me, I'll help you. He thinks you're his twin. Oh, cringe. Silas shifts his gaze from the map and looks at me indifferently.
That's not enough.
Then what do you want? Should I beg? I can do it.
Or we could do this.
Silas suddenly opens the bottom drawer and pulls out a javelin-crusted crow brooch.
If you can take this from me within 24 hours, I'll agree to your terms.
What do you mean? Do you test people before you work with them? Are you testing my skills? My intelligence? Or my values? I raise my voice as I try to grab it while he's distracted. Yet he reacts quickly. The brooch disappears in the blink of an eye.
Only when you have a bargaining chip can you make a deal. And since you're the one who proposed this, use your own methods. You should be thankful the goal is clear enough this time.
He annoys me. Roleplay, real, sure, fine. Oh god. Well, that's a pretty sofa, but it starts to really get on my nerves and like irritate me. It's, you know, like when you were in a freaking toxic relationship and like the place that you're in just gets on your nerves. And you have like a special like object that you look at and it gets on your nerves. Even though it was like pretty in the beginning, it's like it gets on your nerves. Oh my god. That's like the subconscious stuff again. Yeah, real. In the dim lightning, the crow brooch on my chest gleams a dark red reminiscent of wine. After some twists and turns, I finally got the brooch from Silas. He kept his promise and agreed to help me obtain the ether core. with an expensive dress and dazzling jewelry. My reflection in the mirror is strange yet sufficiently alluring.
It suits you.
Yeah, thanks. Another figure enters the mirror's reflection. Silas leans lazily against the doorway.
No one can stay wary when there's a beauty walking around.
This beauty will bash your skull, sooner or later. What? Oh my gosh. To approach him closer, of course. I turn around and walk up to scrutinize him. You're just going to waltz right into a dangerous auction without a plan?
I like how you assume I didn't make one. Find a way to make everyone lower their guard first. Then lure out the ones with ill intentions and get rid of them. Then I'll cover you while you fetch the ether core's other half.
That's it?
It won't fail. Promise.
I don't trust you. Silas gives me another once-over. I angrily take his outstretched hand and walk out the door with him. God, the worst prom ever. I actually have never really been to a prom. I just didn't go. I sat in people's place, not even the place with my class, for 15 minutes and I left. Because I hated. You better not be a liability later. To deal with the real masterminds behind the auction, I can only ally myself with someone deadlier than the enemy. All the information I've gathered has created an intricate web of conspiracies. Now it's time to tear it up. Oh, quite pretty. In the sky, the stars are devoured by an endless darkness. The deep space tunnel is silent, seemingly frozen in time. Suddenly, there is a thud, a pulse resembling a heartbeat. Cosmic dust silently fills the air. Something penetrates the invisible barrier and slowly opens its eyes. Oh, pretty roses. That's a pretty bouquet. That's a nice red dress. I have quite a similar one.
It's not too late to back out now, if you want to.
Focus on yourself first. Stay frosty. It's showtime.
Silas?
1, 2, 3 guys. Who's that person? That's quite the ambush. Silas, are you sure they'll bite?
It depends on your performance.
Mr. Silas, we've been expecting you.
I assume you already know how to act as good bait.
He's really
I'll be
pretty
back
eyes,
soon.
not gonna
Have fun.
lie. Gosh, but they irritates me anyways. It's like
These are ordinary protocors. Good thing they aren't bombs. Something's off about this one. Was it tampered with?
Did anything catch your eye, miss? There are even better ones on that side.
The stuff you have is pretty mediocre. Silas, it's okay for me to purchase a few items with your card, right?
Don't bother me with such trivial matters.
I'll take this for 1 million. Please wrap it up for me.
Oh my god.
5
Is it
million.
for 1 million?
Why?
Your offer will make people think I'm broke. Wouldn't want that, sweetie.
Oh my god.
In that case, I won't hold back. I changed my mind. 10 million. Are these all the protocors you got? I'll buy everything.
Pompous.
Oh my gosh. It's like, you thought it's a good revenge, but he doesn't care. He actually wants to look pompous. Egomaniac. Ugh, gross. It would even be gross to hold his god. Like, ugh. Freaking material obsessed pompous bastard. Beams of golden light shine in from the smooth, dark walls. They illuminate the room's elegant decor. On the sofa, Silas shakes his whiskey glass. The ice cubes swish around, making soft clinking sounds. ASMR. There's a painting on the wall called In Expectation, which depicts angels, demons, and the Grim Reaper sitting around the table. The last empty seat seems to be for him. What a freak.
Mr. Silas.
Isn't he actually like a loner though? Like being all gang and like a leader of a gang? It means people are with him because they fear him or for his power or material wealth. But does somebody love you, Silas? He would say, I don't care about your human love, but it actually would hurt him deep down. If he's not a psychopath, of course. The man named Sherman walks into the room and nods humbly at Silas. Silas looks up, the corner of his mouth curling into a half smile. And then a dark-colored mist seizes Sherman by the collar and slams him into the ground. Choking on losing energy from the strangulation, Sherman claws at the mist around his neck, but he only leaves bloody scratch marks on his skin. Even a meticulously crafted plan is powerless before absolute strength.
My time is limited, so let's cut to the chase.
No, I didn't betray you.
Oh, I know. You're too much a coward to do it on your own. But the people who said they'd help you replace me must have made an offer only an idiot would refuse.
Silas glances at the clear alcohol in his glass and puts it back on the table. With a faint glow appearing in his right eye, he walks over to Sherman, who's sprawled out on the ground.
I see. Their method of buying traitors is as old school and uncreative as ever.
Enduring an excruciating amount of pain, Sherman finally discards his hypocrisy and scowls.
Silas, don't think. With them around, you won't be cocky for long.
Oh, showed his real face. Silas reveals an intriguing smile and looks down at him.
Since you chose betrayal.
Imagine dealing with betrayal all the time. Oh, Silas, we're so alike.
My only option is to make you pay in advance.
Okay. Sure thing. Kinda based, honestly. Cool. Dream team. Oh, that was probably too loud, sorry. Inside the banquet hall, people converse and mingle. Countless eyes check me out, both openly and from the shadows. I fiddle with the protocurs I bought. There are traces of other protocurs. These were mentioned. I turn around and several pairs of eyes immediately look away. I take this chance to speak in a hushed voice into the earpiece. Silas, how are things on your end?
Miss, the brooch you're wearing is very exquisite. May I buy it from you?
No. A man wearing a suit suddenly blocks my... It was a gift. A man wearing a suit suddenly blocks my way. Holding out his hand, he smiles as a faint blue electric current flashes from his cup. wearing a poker face. Gary Black, no one can read on my poker face. She's got it like nobody. Real. I step back and raise my chin. Not interested. Excuse me. The man doesn't budge. He takes another step towards me
How
instead.
does 10 High Towers sound? Ah, the banquet is about to start. Would you like to dance?
Please leave me alone, buddy. This is so real. I arrive once in 1,000 years to a freaking party anywhere. It's just guys like this annoyingly approaching. I'm being real here. What are high towers?
They're special weapons made from high-grade protocores. A single high tower can obliterate this entire hotel.
Ooh.
Sorry, the brooch is a gift from me.
I was right.
You wanted to sell it.
See, told you.
Who knows if you were coming back or not?
Are you disappointed?
Play along quite
You-
well. Pretend to be coy.
He was going to spend a fortune so he could dance with me. What about you? Shouldn't you make an offer as well?
The Ether Core's location.
You know where it is?
You'll find out after this dance.
How are you so sure I'll listen to you?
Refuse me all you want.
I don't like those gloves. I don't like the fabric of those gloves. They look cheapo. I like the dress though. Those shoes look like similar ones I once went to a concert to play piano at a pretty elite concert. The shoes fucked it up a little bit because they were so uncomfortable to push the pedals. They were too sharp on the ends and they almost got stuck when I pushed the pedals. Literally just a bad choice. Oh god, I remembered that. Yeah. Melodious music serenades the luxurious banquet hall that's illuminated by dreamy lighting. Silas calmly guides me across the dance floor, swaying to the song's rhyme. Can you actually dance? I can. I've been the queen of the ball before. You better treat me well. He blocks the prying shadows around us, and when I look up, all I see is his face, which is quite infuriating. You don't have to look up at your dance partner. In fact, actually, in ballroom dancing, you look away. That's the etiquette. We're not dancing tango, I hope, buddy. But yeah, you look away. You don't stare in their eyes. Like a waltz, you don't look at the partner. You beautifully look away like a swan.
You need to be smarter if you want to retaliate against me.
Sorry, I'm not really used to these kinds of social gatherings. I clumsily lift my heel off his foot. Did you actually get information on the Ether Core?
You can choose not to believe me.
Catching a glimpse of a flashing red dot in the shadows, I use my hand that's on his shoulder to push him in the opposite direction. But they wouldn't leak such important information unless it's a trap.
Exactly.
You never lead a man. Never ever. That's the etiquette. Do you dance? You never try to lead him? A man leads you. Always. Period. If also it really depends on how good a man leads, on how flowy the dance is, on how much you step onto their legs or not. It really depends a lot on the man. So yeah, I'm not going to say that though, like what I wanted to say, but yeah, I don't want to be that mean. Mean meter shouldn't get higher than that. Yeah, I don't feel like it, you know. I look back at him. You're not going to throw yourself into their trap, are you?
Be content with your role. Don't scare away the fish that already bit the hook.
Oh, buddy, you know what? I literally have a talent for scaring a fish that already bit the hook. Eight evil bombs, 15 high-frequency guns. They really want you dead. Silas, you made a lot of enemies. Just like me, buddy. We're so alike. Another point. We truly are kindred spirits, Silas.
This isn't the first time it's happened.
Is this one of a kind? The music reaches a crescendo. The notes from the orchestra are layered on top of one another like surging tidal waves. Nice. The lights dim to the passionate beats and shadows surround us on all sides. You have something up your sleeve, right? Even if you have a death wish, I don't intend to die here with you.
Don't worry. You won't die that easily.
Actually? No. A deafening explosion drowns out the music and ensuing screams. The beautiful hall is instantly reduced to rubble. Oh my goodness. Amidst the surging chaos, Silas tightens his grip on my hand. I hear him softly scoff. To my surprise, I see him nonchalantly crush something before throwing it into the debris. Gosh. You had the detonator this whole time?
The vermin were taking their sweet time. I was getting impatient.
Oh my gosh. The metaflux is quickly increasing and there's more than one wanderer. Be careful. I take out my weapon from under my dress and fire several shots at the wanderer that was about to attack Silas. Okay. That was close.
How long do you think you'll last with an outdated weapon?
You! Silas tosses over another gun.
Don't waste your efforts.
Okay, thank you. What a nice gift. Did Sherman make you do this? Where's the ether core? Answer me. After defeating the last wanderer, I find a henchman cowering in the corner. I press my gun's muzzle against his back of his head.
You haven't won yet. We still have a backup plan. That thing is terrifying. When it shows up, not even Silas. Ah!
Okay. Black-red mist throws him into a broken stone pillar. With a scream, he falls to the ground like a puppet, whose strings were just cut.
Violence should be used strategically.
Silas calmly wipes the blood off his face, and the black-red mist disappears from his hands. I would have believed you if your hands were clean. Despite the venue being cleared, strong energy fluctuations manifest above us and shakes the ground we stand on. What's making that noise? Are there still some left?
Let's go.
Where are we going? Silas grabs my wrist and swiftly starts walking.
To the place that has what you want.
Oh, okay. Oof. The almost transparent elevator quickly ascends and the colorful nighttime scenery is hidden by the clouds. Okay, what's there? No, I thought so. Like a rooftop or something like that. Yeah. What is this place? Countless pieces of metal are strewn across the spacious rooftop that's shrouded in mist, and in the haze, barely visible are abandoned collection vessels, transporters and other devices. Broken steel bars poke out from the overgrown weeds. Rusty frames are propped up, outlining a bygone era. It looks like a laboratory for experiments.
It was one many years ago, but they abandoned it a while back.
Okay. They? Stepping over broken fragments and glass shards, Silas Stone remains aloof.
Ever.
Ever? Oh, probably like the initials. As the most prestigious international business group, it basically supports the whole Lincoln City. How could they be involved with the N109 zone? Well, that's a prestigious organization. How could they be involved? Interesting. I heard that before the Chronorift catastrophe, the N109 zone was the most prosperous tech hub. So I guess it makes sense that Amber used it as a research base.
You really are a naive Lincoln citizen.
See, that's what I said. I am not naive. Silas, please, hear me. Hear me. MC is naive. Silas, I'm here, on the other side of the screen. You need to hear the real me. Feels like Matrix. That's crazy. Don't get into that rabbit hole though. Unless you're ready. And we never are though. Let's not talk about that. Anyways, you didn't hear a thing. You really are naive, Lincoln City. I'm not. What do you mean? Silas gives me a look.
Many locations were affected by that catastrophe. Yet only the N109 zone turned into a wasteland.
Yup. It was
What
targeted.
do you think that is?
I recall some unverified rumors, but my mind is a mess right now. I can't think of any theories.
We're here.
Probably suffered a concussion after that freaking huge blow, jeez. That's pretty. Swirls. Slow vibrations resembling heartbeats pulsate in the sky. I look up and see the deep space tunnel. That's pretty. Like abyss. Dense clouds and vortexes churn amidst the darkness, and occasionally a stream of light flashes across the night sky. The silent tunnel is like a telescope peeking into the universe. The deep space tunnel. This is the first time I've been so close to it. A tiny beam of light enters my line of sight. I can't help but take a step. It's a flux nexus. I so want to know Hunt Zone.
Then you should know what it contains. These fluctuations aren't produced by normal protocores.
Silas stands next to me, looking at me with his eyes that have unfathomable depths. Do they really? I mean, they're just kind of like more so bird-like, smart, curious, intelligent, kind of sad too. But you can't see the sadness. It's like you can detect it if you are, I don't know, smart enough. I don't know.
Think about it first. Once you take it out,
I guess
there's
someone
no
would say
going
that's
back.
deep. So okay. It's not really like that, but think about it, really. Once you take it out, there's no going back. Okay. I'm already here. Why should I give up now? Let's resonate. Yes. Gritting my teeth, something of the power of resonance instantly flows through my body. Hey, their car. Ah, bruh. Ah, it's so painful. A huge shadow emerges from the vortex. Oh my goodness.
We finally got something presentable.
Gosh, a huge protofield that falls before me. Instead, the ferocious wanderer charges toward us at speed. Bruh. I didn't even press auto. I didn't. Maybe by accident in the end, but I didn't. It just wandered. Everything happened so fast. Oh, look at that. I have a very nice card for him though. 30. What? What? Are you like joking? Or they just gave it to me? She's tall, but she has small boobas. I like that. Good to reduce the tallness. If like Silas is this tall, I literally would be, oh my goodness, like I think half of his waist, like where his chest starts, my head would be there. Yeah, that's why I'm scared of him. It's a freaking large though, man. Oh god. He could literally like lift me up and like freaking throw me. That's scary.
There's so much metaflux. This one's going to be tricky.
All bark and no bite.
Okay. If you say so. Trust you then, I guess. I'm both bark and
Damn it, I can't resonate.
It's not too late to back out now.
I can't resonate with what? Gee, what the frick? What the frick? What's going on? What? Silas.
Careful now.
God.
Don't let it hit you.
That's already like Nier Automata, similar stuff.
Who said I was scared?
Oh my god, so annoying. Not gonna lie. And my headphones falling out. This is why it's like extra annoying. Oh, ow.
Look out. Don't
Oh my god, my headphone is literally just like falling out. It's so uncomfortable because of that. What the freak? Silas, speak to that bird. I mean, you have birds and like...
Careful now. Don't let it hit you.
I'm trying.
That's my spot.
This already is similar to to Nier Automata's easy level though. I mean, I'm comparing because I remember that game, it had the red things too, so it's like... Yeah. And space things and...
Watch this.
Glory to mankind! And I cosplay 2B, that's why I'm like...
It won't take long for us to be done.
I used to be so into 9S.
Cover. Be careful.
He was very cute.
Where are you going?
That's actually quite shocking. Imagine like I'm not into Xavier. Where are you going? Somewhere here.
Let's settle this in one fell swoop.
Silas, are you okay? Still not over?
Hang in there. Don't beat up. Don't force yourself.
Yeah.
I can still take a hit.
I don't understand how you... Oh, so we won. But how do you hide from its resonance? Do you need to like press some skill, or you need to get away to a side that I didn't notice? In hell, apparently, with Silas. Let's see.
You must press on.
Oh, because we...
Because if you don't, there's no going back.
My vision blurs amidst blood and fire. Fire and blood! I was Targaryen. The deep space tunnel appears. It shakes violently.
You must press on.
I mean, Game of Thrones reference, right? Have you watched it? You should watch it.
The life you owe me. Now is not the time to repay it.
Why are you so kind? Looking at the hand reaching out to me, I see Silas's cold face, but there seems to be a shadow above him. What's that? I can't help but reach out as well. Unprecedented power swells between our intertwined fingers. Oh, spicy. Instantly I feel a tremor from deep within my heart. Something flows through my veins. The Wanderer's dissipating particles fall like a misty ray. The core emits countless rays of golden light that seep into my heart. The worm. Okay, I can't actually press pause to read it. I got it's as if an ocean's roaring waves have silently calmed down, turning into ripples on the lake's surface. So this
is the
okay.
ether core.
Do you like my voice better or her voice?
Silas?
Its power belongs to you now. Naturally, the vessel will break as a result.
What?
To me?
Well, isn't this what you wanted?
Where are you taking me? This is... Let go already!
What is magnetic field?
What is this thing?
That reminds me of a joke I used to say. To keep a partner, you should handcuff them. That's just a joke, though. Don't take it seriously. I don't know why people take my dog jokes so seriously. To the radiator. But this is fine too. Like knocking to oneself. I mean, a lot of quality time together, I suppose. Silas doesn't respond, and the powerful tremor that shook the deep space tunnel ignites a chain reaction with the N109 zone. Oh god. Those shadows who believed they controlled Onichinus are eliminated from Fate's tapestry. Unable to see the undercurrents beneath the water's surface, I can only smell the scent of smoke, becoming more poignant. Poignant or poignant? As it's carried by the wind, structures crumble and collapse, and Mephisto's wings pierce through the boundless darkness. He's accompanied by the distant tolling of a bell. It's almost like an announcement, as if the world is saying, the true leader of Onichinus has returned. However, Silas, amidst the raging storm, remains nonchalant as he sits next to me, racing with hazel leaves around the maze behind, while intermittent light seeps through the window to obscure his silhouette and gulls. I never held onto the naive notion that Silas assisted me in acquiring the ether core just so he could clean house. This kind of deal will result in him suffering a major loss, and it's clear he's anything but an ignorant businessman. Businessmen are not ignorant, so... What are his true motives? From a moment, his expression as he gazed at the deep space tunnel resurfaces in my mind. Then I feel a sensation in my palm. I'm still clutching the fragmented protocore. It's as if I'm subconsciously grasping onto an answer that has yet to be revealed. The linkage between my hand and Silas suddenly flickers, seemingly sensing the swirling thoughts in my head.
We heard you and Boss took care of the traitors, and you even destroyed the ether core together. Good job.
Just calling to let you know that we cleaned up at the nest. No one will be causing trouble for you anymore.
Huh? When did...
Our boss told us to do it. While he looks mean, he's actually...
See you later.
Boss? I didn't mean to.
What?
So, what's your plan?
Chop it off.
But it seems to be some sort of energy linkage. Can I even physically attack it?
I was talking about your hand.
What about
you can
yours?
settle down in the N109 zone.
I could chop off
I have
yours.
more than enough time to solve this problem with you.
Give me a hand,
thanks.
Silas.
Let's use a more efficient approach.
Let's destroy the ether core in your body.
You're saying our ether cores created this link? Okay, why don't we destroy yours then?
Never mind. With your current level of resonance, it won't last long.
But before I started resonating with you, I saw a strange vision.
It's not a big deal. From now on, you'll be seeing more things like that.
So that was real?
If I say yes, will you give me a sincere apology?
For what?
This world is different from what you see, but I'm not in the mood to tell stories at the moment.
Well,
you should think
we're
about your
learned.
next move after leaving the N109 zone. And don't forget our deal.
Then you should make sure I can leave safely.
The outside world is more dangerous now.
Thanks for the warning. I'll be careful.
In any case, until the resonance issue is fixed, we'll be meeting more often in the future.
How did you change from the dress into this clothing all of a sudden if your hands were linked like that? But the deal with Silas lingered. Okay, I found myself falling into an abyss in the blink of an eye. The doors of memory swung open, and something began to stir. It is another world I had once glimpsed. And the confluence of the entwined plumb lines, I heard it, a faint yet distinct heartbeat, echoing through the stillness of eternity. Told you right in Shogun, eternity. Wanderers. Real. Ooh, rewards. Oh gosh. Okay, I think I'll leave this here. So, I hope you all watched, enjoyed it, and have a good day. Bye.